did a class, okay, and I mentioned astrology in the class. And there was some brothers who saw maybe a minute, a sound bite of the video, and they proceeded to make comments and things of that nature, as opposed to doing what we're supposed to do as all wise and intelligent people and say, well, I only saw a minute of the video. Let me call somebody up and ask what the brother was actually talking about. What was the whole class about? So I'll give a little brief example of what the class was about. It wasn't really about astrology, anything at all. It was really about organ systems. The whole point is, when you study radio astronomy, you understand that all the heavenly bodies, they produce radio waves that we receive in our magnetic fields. Those radio waves from these different bodies that we call Mercury or Venus or Mars, from these different heavenly bodies, have different effects on us, on our personalities, on our emotions, on our organs. Just like the moon, like right now we have a full moon, and if you walk through the streets, you'll see there's a lot of tension going on. People are upset because just like the moon pulls on the waters and the tides, it's also pulling on us because we, over 72% water ourselves. So this is real science, and our ancestors knew these science and they applied these sciences, okay? So then you take the European, the Greeks, and they take it and they call it astrology, and then they take different names, which are really just watered down versions of our original systems. So don't get foolish. Don't get foolish, because not only did we invent those systems to be used, we lived by scientific law. We didn't just meet a woman and say she looked good and she was fine. We did the science to who she was astronomically. What radio waves would she be receiving in her magnetic fields to make her act a certain way, feel a certain way. We did whole charts, okay? So don't get it fooled because Europeans take our sciences, they rename them and try to claim them for themselves. Don't get fooled and think this is something spooky. There's nothing spooky about this. This is real science, and the science they term it under now, they don't connect it to astrology, but the science they call it now is radio astronomy. So these Europeans know this, they've been knew this, and the problem is, we don't know it, but our ancestors knew it, and that's why ancient structures were mathematically aligned to the cosmos. That's why we had a fixation with the stars when you go into the pyramids. So we need to wake up and get off this bullshit, partner babies that's in the room. We need to get off of that. These are systems our ancestors started.
If Mega did this.